So once a year I come to the SMMT Test Day. What is the SMMT Test Day? Well, SMMT, first of all, is the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders. And once a year they book out the Millbrook Proving Ground. This is where a lot of movies are filmed. The famous barrel roll Aston Martin from Casino Royale, James Bond, was filmed here. A lot of the manufacturers do their testing, and normally you're not allowed to take pictures or anything like that, but this is the one day where you can, phones, cameras, whatever you like, you can do, because they basically take over the facility, and they invite a bunch of manufacturers to come over here and they present all these cars for registered journalists to come and drive. And that's what I've been doing here, and some of those reviews you'll see. But I thought what I'd do is I'll just show you what it's like here. So I'll just do a quick walk around and you'll see what it's actually like being at an SMMT test day.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
Right, so this is completely not typical of the sort of cars that you'll find at SMMT, but this is here with eBay. As you can see, the flags behind eBay are displaying this wonderful E46 Coupe 330 Ci, which is a car that they have been modifying, not in the normal way you would modify these. So actually they spend quite a lot of money buying a very good stock example, and then they just buy a load of aftermarket, load of aftermarket kit, such as dash cams and cameras and stereo systems, and they've basically been upgrading it with that. I asked them if I could drive it, but they said no. So, smart car. So this is what you can see. So if you look around here, you'll see a bunch of some manufacturers. So there's the IM group with the Xpeng G6, which I just recently reviewed. Also Isuzu, Subaru Forester, which I've also reviewed. The Isuzu, this truck I've also had reviews of the previous version on the channel. You can have a look there. And then you got BMW here, BMW and Mini. Normally, I wasn't anticipating a nice bright day. We didn't quite get that, but still, at least it hasn't rained. So there's a full lineup of Minis here. Hyundai Inster. So out of the BMWs, it's not here, but I have filmed and driven the M235. I was told not to say M235i, although I think I do say that in the review, because apparently it's just M235 now. So that's going to be, watch out for that one. Inster, you saw it's flashing its lights. That's quite an exciting new car. There's a lot of interest in that car. It's been very busy today. They had 4 of them here, only one here at the moment, so it's constantly going in and out. It's a splendid price package, about 26 grand. And a wonderfully cute car, so I've got a review of that as well, hopefully. That'll coming soon as well. Got some Polestars. I didn't review any Polestars here today, but stay tuned because I may be having a review of those for you soon. And then we've got Volkswagen. Volkswagen have got this beautiful old Mark 1 Polo parked there. So that's there, and then they've got vans, and you've got all the ID range there. So that's the cars they have over there. Now you can see here the cars are going out, including this classic Skoda. It's this classic, I think it's a 1950s Skoda Felicia, and I was going to have a go in it, but I think when I went to try and queue up for that, it had a bit of a tantrum at the time, I think, and then somebody else went out in it, and then I never got around to it. There's still a bit of time, let me see, anyway, stay tuned. So right here you've got Nissan. They've actually, I haven't had a go in it, but actually they're not letting anyone drive it, but they have been doing passenger laps in the famous Nissan Micra, rear-engine Nissan Micra. That's not here at the moment, it's probably out because it's been out all day. And what they've done is they've sort of restored it, refreshed it, got it going again, and that's been out and about, giving people, there it comes, you can see it now as I talk about it. Let's just listen to this thing. There it is. Hope you're enjoying this video. Make sure to hit like, share and subscribe if you're not already doing so. And support independent automotive journalism channels like mine. You can do that at patreon.com, coffee.com, or taking out a subscription right here on YouTube. Or you know what, better still, you can go and buy my books. I've got 3 books out now. They're all on Amazon. They're all available to buy. More details on this are in the description, but buying any of these books will certainly help. Thanks so much for watching. Here at the Nissan one, they've got the Formula E car, they've got the lineup of cars, but they've also got a crazy, the rear-engined Nissan Micra which was a phenomenon when it first came out about 20 plus years ago. I remember it was an incredible marketing PR stunt, and the fact that they decided to put a massive engine into the back of a Micra and made the whole thing work. And it does work, and it still works, and proof of that will hit your YouTube screen very shortly, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, that was quite remarkable, I can tell you that much. So here we go, this is the Audi stand. I didn't get round to them today, the KGM guys. And then over here we've got Skoda. And Skoda, I missed out a little bit, because Skoda, they have a couple of great little cars, a couple of great little classics that they've had, including that beautiful Felicia. And then over here they've also got another one. This was the predecessor to the Skoda Rapide. And this guy at the back here does great coffee, so I did get a coffee at least. Didn't get to go in the cars, but I did get coffee from here, so that was quite nice. We are now sort of in the middle of it, really. And I want to show you something over here. So I'm just gonna, so maybe this bit will just be speeded up. Actually, before that, we'll come out this way so that we can have a look at the MG, the Cyberster. So this red MG is another one that I have driven today. So stand by for a review of that one as well. So it was between the red and the silver. They said, which one? I said, red, of course, come on. Are you crazy? MGs, of course, you know that I have reviewed the MGs. They are on my channel over here at the Mercedes stand. Didn't get round to driving any of their Mercs, but did come along and have a really good look at this beautiful old thing. 450 SEL 6.9 proper old school Merc, and this is a car that I recently fell in love with, because when I was in Dubai helping out on the Mille Miglia, and they had a brown one there, same as this, same year as well, I think, and to a person, everybody that sat in the car, rode in the car, immediately fell in love with it, and I drove it quite a bit, and I totally got besotted with the car. It was absolutely brilliant. So it was great to see that they've got one here. That's actually part of Mercedes Heritage Fleet. So they have actually got that on the fleet, and that's one of the cars they have. Over there is Toyota, and that Toyota you can see a rather muddy Hilux. Behind the Hilux you can see a Land Cruiser. I might just swing by and show you that. And here we go, the Renault 5s, check it out. BYD, so next to the next to Renault, BYD. Over here, like I said, there's Toyota. We've come to the end of the day now, so you're not seeing the hive of activity. This place was really busy earlier. Lots of cars going out, lots of people around here. And as you can see, there is a sand-covered Land Cruiser. This is great. I mean, this looks the business. It really does. Not cheap though, 77 grand. I mean, my goodness, but doesn't it look the part? I think I like the one with the round headlights, but that still looks pretty funky. Yes, there is a review of that. Stay tuned for that. That one is coming. Over there we've got Volvo and some of the other products. I don't even know what that is. A Leap motor, I think. Those ones over there. We got a Mazda over here, and over here there was another funky little car that's now gone. But over here they had silent electric conversions, classics. And so there's a fun, really cute little, adorable little electric converted classic car that I have also reviewed. So stay tuned for that. That one should be coming your way as well. Amoda, Jayco, Honda. Sadly never got to drive the Type R because there was a queue for it. Never got around to it. I was hoping to tick that one off this year because I couldn't tick it off last year either. Anyway, maybe we'll get to it sometime. And then over here we've got Ford stand. And Ford didn't bring a Mustang, sadly, because that's the one that I really wanted to try. They didn't bring a Mustang, so we couldn't do that. And we have Kia. Kia have got a wonderful van over there, which they're quite keen on showing off, but I don't really cover vans, so I didn't do it. But in addition to that electric van, which actually does look very, very cool, is this one. And this one is it's a new brand actually, Farizon. Farizon, fully electric, very cool, very interesting. Then you got Suzuki over here. Anderson has a display there. Anderson is actually one of the sponsors, and we are back to the eBay stand. And of course, oh sorry, missed these cars over here as well. So there you go, there's a quick walk around of what it's like being at the SMMT test day. Privileged, you gotta say yes. I mean, if you can't enjoy this, if you can't be grateful for opportunities like this, then you're in the wrong job. So yeah, despite the fact that it's been a cold all day, grateful, grinning, yeah, it's been good. Anyway, that's just a little snapshot into this event, this amazing event that happens every year. You need to be a registered journalist with them in order to get on it, but if you are able to come here, I wouldn't miss it. Fantastic. Oh, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe on your way out. Catch you all in the next video. Shout out time, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links, or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps. It really does.